I wrote a book, right? It's called Buy a Game and it's free. Click the link down there.
DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin with DreAllDay.com. This week's motivation, we're talking about habits and employees. Habits and employees. If any of you have ever worked at a job or ran a company, you may have been subject to an employee review or a quarterly review or monthly review, however they do it, wherever you work. And if you've never been subject to it, then I'll just explain to you very simply how it works. You get a job, and let's say, for example, every 90 days, you sit down with your supervisor or the owner of the company or your manager, whoever it is who's superior to you, and they basically go over your work performance. Like, all right, you did these things well. These are some things you need to get better at. Maybe they just completely fire your ass, but there's a review. All right, it might be every 30 days, might be every 90 days, might be once a year. Some companies, it might be never. At some other places, I never worked anywhere that had employee reviews. But now that everybody understands what it is, let me tell you what this has to do with habits. See, our lives are a direct reflection of our habits. 85% of the stuff that we do is habitual, which means we don't think twice about it. And I'm talking about the way you stand, your posture, the way you talk, the words you use, how you respond to things, the way you walk, the places you go, the route that you take to get to school or to get to work. We do these things habitually without ever questioning or thinking about them. So all of that being said, your life is a reflection of those habits. I think many of you may already understand this. The good things in your life, you probably have some positive habits that help you make those good. Is this true or not? You got big muscles, but you're in good shape. You probably have a habit of working out. If you're out of shape and you don't have any muscles, or if you're doing terrible at school, you probably have some bad study habits, some bad workout habits, some bad eating habits, maybe bad resting habits. Things that are going well, you got good habits. Things that are not going well, you have some bad habits or maybe no habits. And things are just going whatever direction and you're getting random results. Everybody understand that so far? Your habits, every habit that you have, whether it's good or bad, each one of them is an employee working at your company. The company of fill in the blank with your name. All right, you are a company. Every habit you have is working for you. And you're paying every habit because you're paying for it with your life. Everybody follow me so far? Every habit you have is being paid for with your life every single day. So what you need to do is start conducting employee reviews. But not every year, not every 90 days, not even every 30 days. You need to do employee reviews of your habits every single day. It's the largest section of your workforce are your habits. You need to do an employee review of your habits every day. And this is how you do it. You line up every one of your habits. Every time you recognize a habit you have, or you recognize an area that needs improvement in your life, you got to ask yourself, what are the habits that are leading to this area needing improvement? This area needs improvement. What habits do I have that led to it being at this point where I know I need to get better at it? Identify those habits, and then you're going to line up every habit you have and say, all right, is this habit helping my company make money, or is it losing me money? Because I guarantee every one of your habits is either making you money or losing you money. Facts. Okay, you're going to ask yourself, is this habit making me money or losing me money? If it's making you money, you get to stay on the job for one more day. If it's losing you money, it's fired immediately. Immediately. No 2-week termination. No. Right now, call HR, walk them out, disconnect their account so they can't get it. They can't log into the computers with the password anymore. They got to go immediately. Any habit that is not serving your company has to go right now. And any habit that is serving your company gets to stay. And again, there are no neutral habits, people. No neutral habits. It's either helping you or it's hurting you, building or destroying. I talked about that in the previous motivation video. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Do an employee review of your habits. Look at your life, see what needs to get better, see what is not going where it needs to go. I guarantee you some firings need to take place. If you're the boss, it's your job. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com. Testing. 1, 2. Sound check. Testing.